Hello, how about calculating stock rest or stock balance for your inventory? How much of each of your item left before the operation, or you buy or you sell item, or if it is your inventory, you can move, so it's minus, or move out or move in, it's plus for your operation. So never mind, for each of these operations you can do it with just a formula now, because we have lambda function and scan function which goes through each row and can save previously added information. And it's just great. Let's see how we can accomplish that. Okay, now we have our item, operation and quantity, and we now want to know the rest. So here is the formula. Final formula is inventory balance, and this formula is made with a new Google spreadsheet functionality called named functions. You can see it here in data, named functions. Let me show you. And I have this function saved in my place, but you also can do it by yourself easily. So here is the formula. Let's see. First of all, I also have a price, and also I want to make a formula for calculating FIFO and LIFO, but it will be more complicated because we need to get the balance of each item by its own price and make our calculations then. So it will be more complicated. So maybe next time we'll do this. And finally, here is the formula. First of all, let's see about this scan. Scan can get initial value and then actual value, and add actual value to initial will give us cumulative sum. So this one plus this one equals 600, 710, and so forth. If I add an open range, you will see the result can just adjust to the end of my data. But never mind, here it's just for the demonstration how it works. Next, we do some interesting formulas to get what is this buy operation or sell operation. And next, return item and its number, quantity with this. You see this sign, so it's or it may be plus sign or minus sign depending on the operation, and quantity is always with positive number. This is made intentionally because from my opinion it is more convenient for you and for your accounting system to calculate quantities when they are always positive. In this way you do not make mistakes. Yeah, and your operation will give you like a separate column, and you will have a special word for buy and sell, or it will be income, outcome, or ads, etc. Next, I will not go deeply into this, but I will show you the formula so you can see it on screen, and I will share this sample file with you so you can copy all the formulas from here. So my next formula is this, and it is quite long, and it produces the inventory items. You see this wolf and foxes, these are just special chars to split and then just first to join and then split things out, to combine arrays. So I combine like an array, but it is string. You see A equals 200, B equals 100, but I only want B for this row because you see B here, so I want only the rest for B. And so finally I have to go to the next formula to make this initial formula in K for more complex and to get this item remaining inventory balance only. And finally, when we do it inside a lambda, so we have all our parameters in the end, and it's very convenient for converting it into array formula. So we have this more beautiful and short inventory balance formula for us. So we can now go to the open range from A4 to A, because I made it possible also to work for open ranges, and even if it has blanks here, you see, I've deleted by operation. That's why I've got my minus balance now. It's not correct. The balance must be always remain positive. But for instance, if you had some initial balances at the time you've started your spreadsheet, it's okay. You can adjust this too, but you need to go into this formula and to figure out how it works. And here's a tip: we have our starting point from which we start our scanning, this one. And if instead of initial balances with zeros, if instead of that I'll give it some balances in the beginning with these foxes and wolves, then it will go and create me bigger balance at the start. So you can see now, if I give it initial balances in the same form with foxes and wolves, so this is one line, next go wolf, next line, and if I gave it initial balance, it will give it from the beginning, so it will add this balance from the beginning. And it's also a great opportunity for us to make the formula even more smart if you need to. But as this is just a proof of concept, I think this enough. So thank you, and we'll be happy to hear your comments.